Dear students, let's unravel some topics that we have studied before, and probably now we have to link all together. So, what we has discovered at this time is that this force, which is applied with this direction, is 13.9. Y minus, is minus 13.9 minus 13.9 J newtons. We know that this force at this point generates a torque or a moment which is 0.0695 newtons meter. Okay. If we realize, it means that this force produces a moment, so the teeth must be turning and accelerating in some direction. Remember, the first law of motion, Newton's law of motion, say that if the addition of all forces and all moments, which is written like this, all the forces added and all the moments added together must be zero, then there is no movement. Okay? So let's make a mechanical model. We have a base, and here there is a force applied. So this force produces here a moment. So what's going on if there is no movement? If there is no movement, is because here we have some reactions, which are reaction in Y, moment reaction, and reaction in X. So this reaction tries to compensate the effect of the main force. So it means that all the forces added must be zero. It means that this force, which is minus 13.9 Y minus 13.9 J plus Rx in Y plus Rx in J, they are zero. So we have to link forces in the same X with forces in the same X. So the only conclusion for that is that Rx should be plus 13.9 Y and Ry for sure is going to be plus 13.9 J. Here we are that now the first law of motion, the first law of Newton of motion, now is right, because in the main base there are reactions. It happens the same with the moments. All the moments added must be zero. So it means that the moment produced by this force, which is distance multiplied by force, plus the moment reaction must be 0. Then it means the only possibility for that is that the moment reaction is going to be minus 0.0695 newtons meter. Now we have acquired the procedure to calculate reactions in a teeth produced by a force, which is the action to try to move the teeth. This action produces in the base those reactions, which is force in two directions and a moment or a torque in opposite directions to compensate this one. So I hope that you have enjoyed this lecture, and see you tomorrow.